So it's from home with dumbbell. It's a full body workout from the bottom all the way to the top. And right now we're training the calves, doing some calf raises with dumbbell. You can do this at home with no weights. So grab a pair of weights if you have any. Find the support, and you get up and down, just like this. Control the movement. Do not rush. And that is one set. We're gonna keep moving on like this, be able to really target our calves, get some growth there. Hold on everyone, let me adjust the camera. Yeah, this is better. This is much better. I am good. I am much more visible from you. Next up, we're gonna move on to the quads, right here. Now for the quads, we're gonna start with doing some squats using dumbbells. AIDS. I think it's pronounced AIPS. Thank you for the likes, AIPS. Welcome to the live. Thank you for the likes. It helps us. Thank you. So from home, if you don't have dumbbells, you can do this with your body weight. So what you're gonna do is that you're gonna squat like this. You go down, then you go back up. If you will give me a moment, I'm gonna push the camera a little bit backward so that I can have more room to myself to perform the exercise. Okay, good. Now the rep range is going to be anywhere from okay, good. You need to make sure you're warmed up. I warmed up before this, but you know, better safe. That is quite demanding. When we started doing this, we could barely hit about 5 reps with this weight. Now we did 18. So this is progress. So stay consistent. It's gonna pay off. It will pay off. Stay consistent. Go gradually. You don't want to get injured. Go gradually. Be safe. You're gonna get progress. Hello there, Cody. Yo, how you doing? We are working on the quads. We are doing some squats. So we started doing this. I started doing this a few months ago. I've been keeping at it, and visually you can see there's a difference in my quad. Like they literally look bigger. This is the biggest my quad ever looked. Sure, they look way more defined before, but never this big. And losing the fat is not a problem. You can do it pretty quick, especially that I'm relatively lean. How many push-ups can I do? In one set, one go, straight up, no breaks. Probably 35 at best. 35 at best. Because I haven't trained push-ups yet. Not that much. 35 push-ups. How many push-ups can you do, Cody? One shot, no break. No break. Like you don't stretch around, nothing. Just straight up. No stop. What? Yeah, that's hey, you can do a push-up. So you I wasn't expecting that answer. So you can do one, that's the start. When I started I was doing push-ups on my knee. But when I was starting push-ups I would go down, my chest would hit the floor, and I couldn't go back up. So I would have to do knee push-ups. I need to stop by and say thank you to Ites, who's been showering us with likes. So I don't even know what to say to that. I've never got it. It's like so many. So thank you for taking your time, stopping by, sending those likes, because they help propel what I'm doing. And hopefully you're gaining something from this. If ever you need tips, you can always DM me or put a comment. I will help you out as I can. So I'm gonna go on to the next set. Go. Non. Non, vous faites quoi là? Yo, écoutez, sortez de là. Sortez de là.
Tu peux pas faire pipi là.
Comment ça là? Tu peux le être que tu veux pisser chez vous? C'est quoi? Sortez de chez moi, s'il vous plaît. Sortez de chez moi. C'est quoi ton problème? Non, moi je viens pas faire pipi chez toi. Non, je viens pas. C'est pas comme vous dites, mais je viens pas faire pipi chez toi. Pour moi. Comme, c'est quoi ça? Comment ça, il a vu?
Sorry.
Okay. So, so if you were watching, yes, I had an issue. Somebody came around the apartment, and that is not proper manners to go around in the back of people's apartments. So I have to step out and put a message about that. Well, with that being said, we're gonna keep trading. You know, stuff happened, but I wouldn't intervene normally in such situation. But it's literally behind my home, so you cannot be going around someone's house and doing fishy business. So I had to step out, see what is up, and ask them to move. And of course, I needed a piece of ID. This type of stuff you do not, you do not put physical strength. You do not harm anybody. You do not touch anyone. That is the job of the law. So I went out there. I asked for a piece of ID, a name, address, because you are in my house, next to my place. So with that, I can file a complaint. The police will see it from there. But what I needed is you stepping away. With that being said, do not raise your hand on someone. You do not know how that may turn out. Do not, especially if you have physical strength and hurt someone. Do not do that. Always reason with your mouth as much as possible. Always. So we're gonna keep going. Rep range 5 to 24. That is 24 reps. That is the first time I was able to hit 94 reps. 24. It's a lot. Apes, thank you very much for the likes. If you're watching, hopefully you can take something from the live. You can learn something, one or two, that can help you start getting in shape. That would be good. If you get any question about the workout, you can always send a comment on my most recent post over here. I will get to you. Hello, Arthur. Hey, hello again, Cody. Needs N, if I said that right. Hi there, Nate. So next, we are still going to focus on the quads. We're going to do single leg lunges. I am surprisingly out of breath from it. Rep range 5 to 24. That is 14 reps. We're gonna keep going. We got another set to do. Same thing. Hey, how you doing? Thank you, Aiden. How you doing, man? Nice to see you in live. You doing good? Are you good, Aiden? Thank you very much. We are doing a full body workout. For those of you who doesn't know, Aiden also works out. He has a page, he has a channel. He works out, he shares about his workout. So if you would like to see more about his workout, you can check out this page. Aiden, you can always put in the comment about what you do so that whoever would like to see, they can check out the page too. Hello, YVJ 2011, right? Whoa. Thank you very much. Yeah. The squat they do make you feel like whoa, because they take out your breath. They really do take out your breath. They make you feel like whoa. So we're gonna go again. One more set. That is 12 reps. For both legs. Like seriously, like my legs, they were not looking like this big when we started. We were actually working out to balance the physique, do more of the legs so we can balance the upper body. And as you can see, it's coming along quite pretty fast actually. Well, thank you. I am literally hot too. That might be figuratively speaking the comment, but literally I'm feeling quite hot right now. Thank you very much for that, and I don't know how to properly respond to that. So, we're gonna move on next to the hamstrings with some Romanian deadlifts. One moment. Okay. That is 15 reps. We're gonna pump it up to go about 4 sets of these, and then we're gonna move on. Oh, shit. It's quite demanding. If you're training from home, you can use the water bottle or even the furniture. You get something, you use it, you get that feeling going. It's gonna help you out to get in shape. Start taking care of yourself, take care of your health, which is important. It's really important. I am breathing really hard right now. And we go again. Yeah, I can barely keep that weight up right now and keep proper form. So we're gonna drop the weight and keep the sets going with a lower weight. Let's go. Hamstring. Hey, look, it's coming along. Yeah, right there. Hamstring. Now, if you're training from home, you don't have any weights, you go on one leg, and then do the exercise. Do the exercise. Because with one leg it's going to be more challenging for your balance. So you're going to get some extra work with the balance component in there. Going to go again. Next, we're gonna go on to the shoulders. Starting with the wielders, we're gonna do some reverse raises. If you wanna build this, your wielders, develop this part. This exercise is really good for that. Let's get this going. Really going to help target this part of the builder, right there. Go again. Rep range 5 to 24. We're gonna move on to the next exercise. It's gonna be some side raises. But the raises, you're gonna do it going backward, just like this. Why? Because that backward motion is gonna help you target your rear delt. That is why. We're gonna be doing it going backward. Also, remember, the goal of the life is to invite every single one. Take a moment in your day, train, do something, get yourself in shape. It's going to help you out with getting in shape, getting in better health, because the better shape you are in, the better health in general you're going to be in. It's good for your health if you're in good shape. So take care of your health, start doing something. If you got any questions, send them my way. You know, ideally on the most recent post I got, or even in the live, I respond to you. That is one set. We're going to be doing 2 sets of that. So you want to make sure to take a break between every set. Catch your breath, recover, and we go back in. And with that, we are done with the rear delt. Now we're going to move on next to the side delt. So if you want to have that wide frame, you know, kind of like that, like an X. Look, yeah? Like an X there. Your shoulders and your quad are gonna help you. Now, if you want to build that frame on your shoulders, you gotta build. You need to really build your side up. Look, side up. Now, this next exercise is gonna help you build your side up. So we're gonna get that going. Boom. Yeah, I really feel it on my side there. So it's really raining down a lot. You might not hear it, but I hear a lot of noise. Whew. So for the side delts, don't swing the weight. If you swing the weight, your traps and your back will really take into the movement. So a little tip that you can do is don't start exactly right there. I do when I get more tired. What you can do is you open up a little bit, so your side is already engaged, and then you push from there. You just go just a little bit. Don't go too far, just a little bit. You can even take some bigger weight, just that small motion there. Go for high reps, high reps. So right now I'm building up to be able to hit those high reps, 20, 30 repetitions. As I'm building the strength, I am now in between 5 to 20 repetition range, but eventually you want to be able to do 20 to 30 reps, even 60. Heavyweight, not very high range. Heavyweight, little range of motion. You're really gonna work out your side delts with it. Don't trust me, do it, you're gonna see it. I'm not even there yet, I am building my way up there. Look, we're not there yet, but look at the result. We are still on the journey there. Next up, we're going to do some side raises, but at the end of the movement, we're going to put it up, shrug it a little bit. I feel like this helps you hit that upper part of your side delt a little bit more, so that you can get this cap look. You know when you're standing on the side delt, sideways, and then the upper part, it has that roundness, just like a cape. This exercise, I feel like it helps you really get that part, really build that part. When you take the dumbbell, you go side raises, then you shrug it a little bit. Because look, you shrug it, really feel it on that part. So this is something I recommend that you try. Let me know how it goes for you. You can send a feedback, and we can check it out together. That is one set. Sometimes, in between sets, when I'm not very tired, this is not related to the training. This is something about me, man. This is just something that I do. This is a fact about me. Sometimes when I'm training in between sets, when I'm having a break, I will shadow box. Literally, I will shadow box, not in my mind but physically. So I would do my break like this. When I'm resting, I will just stop, get in a position, and then just shadow box. Literally. I do that at times. I don't know if anyone else does that in your workout. I just go around and shadow box. I just do it. And then I go back to training. Does anybody do this? Like, I wonder, if you do this, let me know in the comments. Let me know why you do it. Because I do it because I just... Hey! Hello, Al. Well, we're not doing any backflip, but we are working out for sure. So next, we're going to move on to the front delt. For the front delt, we're doing one exercise, dumbbell presses. This is going to help you out to hit your front delt and also a little bit of your side delt. Remember that cap part, like on the side delt, the part that helps you look like you have a little kicked up, roundness at the top of your side delt, like this rounded part. I feel like the presses, they help you enhance that, but also they really help you build up the front delt. So, rep range 5 to 24. Yep. That is 16 reps. Woo. This song is popping. Ok, qu'est-ce que vous faites? Yo, mais ma chambre est ici. Ma chambre est ici. Ma chambre est ici. Ouais. Parce que j'habite ici. Quand on fait ça, t'as fini à côté de la chambre.
T'inquiète pas, je te fais confiance. C'est là, je m'en allais pisser.
Bon, vous pouvez parler là-bas. Allez tous en bas comme ça. Tous en bas comme ça. Parce que là, bien. C'est bien, c'est ça. kilomètres, oui, ça veut dire ça va à peu près.
Ah ouais, c'est ça que
Ça forme comme une marche continue.
C'est ça donne là? C'est ça donne là? Oh, tu mets ça, tu mets ça. Ah oui, le gym à l'étage, j'aime bien.
Ouais, je sais.
C'est pas ton stream? Attends, tu stream-tu live?
Ouais.
Oh my god. C'est quoi ton stream?
C'est TikTok et Instagram.
C'est quoi le nom?
TikTok et Instagram.
Ah, viens! Il va aller voir ça live. Ah, sorry, il va aller là.
So, pardon about that, everyone. Hello, Sonny. Hey, nice to meet you. Nice. Hey, welcome back, Sonny. How you doing? I was outside, Sonny. I am just seeing your messages. I was outside. That's why I wasn't responding. So I am training, but the thing is, there is an event going outside next to the building. There is something going on. There's an event going on as I am training. So I have going out because some people came to Peel, as you've seen earlier. But the building, the apartment, there is the other room on the other side. Now, some people came to nature calls. I'm just gonna say that. Nature calls, some came, but they responded to the call of nature on the wall, which is the wall of the room. If you do that, and I am staying inside the building, I literally smell it, literally. So when I go out and I see someone doing it, I stop them. I either tell them that you can stop, and you get out of there. Now I told them to stop, but they said, well, how about we go on the tree? That is better. So you can go on the other side, not on the wall, which is, the wall is concrete and wood. So you do, your nature will respond there. Well, it's gonna sink in the wood. I am gonna smell it, literally. I am going to try to go to bed, but I am smelling stuff, which is why I go out. And when I see someone going, I speak, like what is going on. So, but if you're going on the tree, that is not that much of a big deal. You can go on the other side of the tree, that is good. But do not go on the wall, like, no. Because I'm going to be smelling it, and this is the apartment where I'm living. So that is why I went out. With that being said, we're going to resume training. Hey, Sonny. I am doing good too. How you doing, Sonny? So right now, we're going to go into chest. We're going to be doing some incline presses. This is going to help to target your chest. A little bit more of your shoulders too, mainly from them. But really, it's going to help you hit the chest. So we're going to go on with that. I'm going to get this going, and then we're gonna incline dumbbell presses. So with that being said, let's get this going. That is 14 reps. That is the first. That is the first. Now, with this exercise, you really, you know what? We are not doing any flips, but right now we are training on the chest. For the chest, we're doing some incline dumbbell presses. Now, this is really gonna help you target your chest. Be it the upper part or the lower part, it's really going to help you get a full roundness from your chest. As you can see, we've been doing it for a few months now, consistently at the rhythm of the live stream, and you can physically see me change. And for those that I am training, who when they consent, the client, only if they consent, that I can post about them. Because some clients do not want to be posted. You need to respect people's privacy. But you can really see for some of them to build up. Eventually, as we get more volunteers who are willing to share a bit more explicitly your result, I will share with you all so that you can see the result for others. It's not a one formula works for all. No. I adjust this depending on who has to do the exercise. Next, we're going to move on to the triceps. Yes, we're really hitting the front delts and the chest with that exercise. So next, we're going to move on to the triceps. For the triceps, now for the triceps, we're going to do some overhead presses using a dumbbell. So here's the dumbbell. We're going to take the dumbbell. You really want to grab it in a way that you can hold it firmly. Bring it up. You go down. Do not rush the movement. Control. Feel the extension. Don't drop back. Really just control. And then you push up. Take your time. Squeeze the muscle. Stretch it. Squeeze. You're going to feel it on your tricep. I'm going to stop talking. I'm going to go for a few repetitions. Now that is 40 repetitions. We're going to catch a break. And then we're going to keep this going. If you get any question, right, I really recommend you drop the question on my most recent post or on the live. But ideally on the most recent podcast, even after the live, I can respond to those. That is why. Hello, Cody. Hey, Cody, you have a YouTube? I will check you out. Cody, can you comment on my most recent post? This that you just commented. The reason why is because if I close the live, your comment will vanish. And while I am doing the live, you will not let me see this. Hold on a moment. Hold on, everybody. Let me see if we can take note of the message of Cody to get back later to Cody. So we have LFC. PCOD. I am doing good, Sonny. Hey, thank you for doing it, Cody. So what I was doing is that I was trying to take note of the comment so that even later I can see. Because I am not sure if you're on the live or not. So sometimes someone is watching, they're doing something else. While I'm talking, you might miss out what I'm saying. Have I been in any bad fights? Well, I am not going to answer that question, but I have been into stuff. I'm not going to disclose my physical capacity when it comes to fighting, but I have done some sport related to fighting. Yes, I have done. I'm not going to go into that, but combat is not something that I am just completely new with. However, I would not call myself a fighter. No, I like dialogue. As long as you can talk with something, talk. Communication. You see my eye? Yeah, no. That is no offense. No. Hayden Suarez, this is a public platform. So when I come out here, I come on a public platform, I put myself in a public display. Of course there's going to be public comments coming out my way. So do not feel offended. You send your comment. Some people might feel offended. Sure, you can feel offended. I might feel offended by certain things, but hey, it's a public platform. When I put myself out here, I need to be open that everything might come my way. So, Aiden, if you see something about me, you want to speak about it, you are free to do so. It's a public platform. So, we're going to move on again to the triceps. Tricep extensions. Okay. Does that answer your question, Aiden? 100? Okay. Ladies and gentlemen, tricep extension overhead process. Just like this. Like that. Okay, now with that we're done with the triceps. We're going to be moving on next to the biceps. All you see is muscle. Well, there is quite some muscle. However, there is a bandana, there is a shot, I got a shoe, I got a chair. There's a few other stuff, but I get what you mean. Thank you for the compliment, Aiden. You know, and remember, if you get any comments, you can send them my way. Ideally, respectfully, I do the best that I can to monitor the channel, to keep it as respectful as possible. But I cannot control what everybody says. So if someone says something a little bit that you might find offending your way, you can let me know about that. I try to mitigate as much as possible. But I cannot control what everybody says. But I tend to control how I respond. So, Sonny, yes. Hey, thank you very much for following and watching the stream, Sonny. You have a good night or good evening, depending where you are. Take care, Sonny. We're going to move on next to biceps. The reference is going to be anywhere from 3 to 24. Now, the weight is considerably bigger for me at this point, so we're really building up strength. We are mainly in the strength building ranges, so anywhere from 2 to 4 reps. So, starting with this part of the biceps, we're going to do some regular dumbbells. That is 5 reps. As you can see, it's clearly different from every other exercise that I do. We're able to hit more reps with more fluidity. I can get to 5, 6 repetitions for the other exercises. So for the biceps, it's a smaller muscle group. It's a smaller muscle literally for this weight, relatively talking to my strength. What we do is that we really do gradually, carefully. You don't want to get hurt. If you have a smaller dumbbell, you can do 8 reps, 8, 12, 24, use it. I only have this pair right now, so I'm going to have to build the strength to be able to do more repetitions with these for me to be able to progress. We're going to move on next to this part of the bicep. So if I go like this, right here, in between the triceps and this head of the bicep, this muscle, the brachialis. We're going to do hammer curls to target that. So you don't go like this, you go like this. Oh. So the stream is doing? You. You know what? You guys drink a lot.
Yeah.
Okay, just don't go on the wall.
No.
Because the wall is my room. And
Yeah, I appreciate it.
the other side. Okay. So I'm gonna turn around and leave you on your private.
Thank you so
Just
much.
the other side.
No,
Not the
no,
wall.
no. I
Not the
think
wall.
you're on Instagram Live.
Yes. Not the wall, please. That's gonna be my room. So I'm a cook. And with that, we're done with the bicep. So we're gonna move on next to the forearms. For the forearms, we're gonna do some reverse curls. This way, and then this way. Let me catch my breath. Let me catch my breath, then we can go again. Holy moly. So, with a lot of people coming back and forth here, I have come up with a decision that I think is going to be best for the safety and for the people behind me. For me, who was living in the building, and for them in the back. Because when people go on and when nature comes and they do it on the wall, I smell it, right? It's not good. But if they do it on the other side, where there's a tree, that is much more, it's less of an issue. We're gonna say that. So what we're gonna do is that if we see someone, we're gonna direct them to go on the other side of the tree. Do not go on the wall, please. Yeah. I think that's what we're gonna do. It's ready.
Thank you so much.
Wait. I've seen so many people come back and forth. Just wash your hands.
Wash your hands.
Literally.
It's okay. We didn't touch anybody.
Okay.
I appreciate you so much.
Alright. Good. So we might make. Good. Go. The guys come back earlier. We might just give them, something to wash their hands, because better not be putting stuff all over the wall. So, reverse curls. Let's get this going. Hey, that is 24 reps. We were aiming for exactly 24 and we were able to get 24 reps. That is some good progress. This is really going to help you out build your force. We're going to be doing this front and reverse, back to back to back. So, we gotta keep this going. Reverse the grip, and we go again. This is really gonna help you out build your forearms. Funny thing is, I look quite pumped right now. So, reverse the grip, and we go again. We're gonna move on to the grip strength. All you gotta do is really close your hand. I'm gonna be using this to work on the grip. Get this going. I am using the second hand because my forearms are so dead I cannot even close it with one hand anymore. We're going to move on next to the back. So do some dumbbell incline rows. We're going to superset the exercise. So we're going to do incline dumbbell row to target the upper part of the back. Right here. And then we're going to do one arm rows, target the lower part of the back, the lats. Mainly the lats. So, let's get this going. If you don't have dumbbells at home, grab some weights and use it. Or you can find a support that you can grab like this and reverse pull your body up. Reverse pull your body up. I started with that. It works great. Then we go on the lats, do the rows. My forearm is dead. I can't even hold the weight. This is nuts. Holy moly. When I'm doing the rows right now, I really feel it in my forearms. Because we did forearm before, but now I still got to use my arms and grab the weight. So as I'm squeezing the weight, I'm not even doing much. I'm just holding the weight. My forearm is cooked. Like it's so pumped right now. Look at this. Look at this. Look at this. Sometimes in between the breaks, I will shadow box. Why? Because it helps me catch my breath. Depends how you do it. That would be close comeback. From distance, it's a little bit different. And then you want to close it. Depends what type of fighter you are. Some people outbox, but some even go like this. And then they get so close to you and then they turn around. It's a lot of feet actually. It's more of your feet than you would think. So if you go this, not much. But if you go like this, it's really more feet, hips, and it's a snap. It's really a snap at the end. But if you snap just like this, you're cooked. The thing is, if you do proper movement, you're very less likely to be injured. But if I throw a proper jab, and I do this, but if I throw it with proper technique, I don't have the best technique, but this is something that is like, if you throw it properly, it's very less likely that someone is going to be able to hit. Because even from the side, when you throw a proper jab, it's really hard to counter that. Because even if you counter with a hook, the face is covered because there's a glove, the body's covered, the liver's covered. You gotta twin your abs so you can take it. It's covered. And very rarely does somebody comes in, and if they come in, you have time to snap, which is why you really want to have that fast recovery. There might be people on earth who can hop in at that same time, yes, but do you know the speed you're gonna need to come in between the moment my hand is here and it comes right here? You're gonna need to be so fast to hit a body blow. Like, that is crazy fast. Okay, go again. Yep. Come on. And we go on the lats. The other side, same thing. and we go again. And with that, we are done with the back. Let me pause the music. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you all for joining in to the live today. Again, remember, the goal of the live is to invite every single one, take a moment in your day and train. 5 to 10 minutes, you can train. Take care of yourself. Your health is very important. So the best way for future you to be in better shape, to be in the best possible condition, is start recovering you. It's not easy, it's very difficult. It can be quite challenging. You can hop in the live, train with me. I explain the exercise that I do, I explain why I do it, I explain how you can do them and what you can benefit from doing them. And if you get any question, you can drop the question on the comments, or you can even drop the question too on my most recent post, because I can always take the time even after the live and respond to you. So we're gonna be logging out of the live, and then we're gonna need to hit the abs. So if you wanna lose some body fat, you wanna lose body fat, you want to see a flat, you want to get a flat belly, you want to see your abs, you're going to need to train them. So do the stuff needed to lose the body fat, train your abs, it's going to help you build the abs, because the more you build your abs, the more you lose the fat, the faster it's going to be for you to get a flat belly. So if you're interested in getting those abs really built, I'll be back in about 20 minutes doing the ab workout. Till then, you're welcome to give a follow and like. It really helps out. Thank you everyone for logging in. Have a good day or good night depending where you are.